children, welcome to EVS class. Earlier we were discussing about solid, liquid and gases, how they are different from each other. In this session we will study about change of forms. Now we will study how the states of matter changes from one state to another. So solid changes to liquid, liquid changes to gas. It is also a reversible process, which means that gas can be converted to liquid and liquid can be converted to solid again. So in case of water, ice is the solid form, water is the liquid form, and water when heated, the vapor coming out is the gas form or the steam coming out. Now let us study about how the solid is converted to liquid. So consider an ice cube is taken out of the fridge and kept outside in a room temperature. What is happening to the ice? The ice starts melting because of the surrounding temperature. When it was inside the freezer, it was very cold. When it is taken out to the surrounding temperature of room temperature, the heat melts the ice and forms water. So ice is melting to water, that is solid is converted to liquid state because of heating. Now the liquid is ready, right? This liquid is kept inside the freezer again. What happens to the water? It becomes ice cubes again. But what is the process here? The process involved is cooling. So the liquid is cooled to ice cubes. That is, water is converted to ice cube and liquid is converted to solid. Heating and cooling process is involved in the change of state of matter. So now when solid is converted to liquid, which means that melting process is happening. And when the liquid is heated, it forms a steam. That steam process, that heating process is called evaporation. When this steam is cooled down, that process is called condensation. So when the steam is cooled, we get back the liquid. That process is called condensation. And when this liquid is cooled in the freezer, it becomes solid ice. That is called freezing. So the three states of matter, solid, liquid and gas, when the heat is added to them, they melt and then evaporation happens. And when the heat is removed, that is when it is cooled, the condensation and freezing part occurs. Let's conclude this with let's remember. Sort the following, write S for solid and L for liquid and G for gas. What is this? This is a river flowing, so it is liquid. Second one, sharpener, it is a solid. Kettle, steam is coming out, so kettle steam comes out, it is a gas. And what is this? Cone. That cone is a the cone with ice cream is a solid, so S should be written there. 5, it is a tumbler of water. So the inside water is a liquid, so L is liquid. Sixth one, the bottle cap is a solid, so it is S. You can see the molecules arranged in solid, which are tightly packed, and in liquid loosely bound, and gas very much loosely packed. So this is the change in state happening to the solid, liquid and gases. There are 4 states: evaporation, condensation, melting and freezing. So I said that melting is nothing but when solid ice cube is given heat, it forms to liquid. So that process is called melting. What is the condition given to that, heating is done to the ice cubes. That is why it forms the liquid. And freezing is the process by which the liquid changes to solid by cooling. So when we keep the water inside the freezer, when it is cool, we get ice cubes. That is freezing. The process by which the gas changes to liquid by cooling is called condensation. When the process by which a liquid changes into vapor is called evaporation. For example, sun heats the water and vapors it into clouds. So that is the liquid is converted to gas. Which is the process involved? Heating is the process involved from converting the liquid to gas. This is called evaporation. Today your activity is read the keywords of page number 52 from textbook. And let's recall some words to remember. Melting, evaporation, condensation, freezing, steam, heating, cooling and boiling. Hope to meet you in the online class. Thank you and bye.